There's really no reason to do that. It makes the rest of the game trivial, but, you know, it makes the rest of the game trivial, so... Because that you can grind that guy to about level 50, and then by the time... That's basically the level you finish the game at, generally. Did we ambush him? I think we did. So we may be able to kill him without doing anything. Hey! And Moomin got the kill with the staff, of all things. Technically, you could probably finish this game at whatever minimum level is. Level 1 for the main character. I don't believe the other characters start at level 1, but you could probably finish the game at that level. Via some form of trickery about speedrunning that I don't know about. Probably involving abusing items. Because that's usually what it is, you just abuse items the whole time. I believe that spring regens HP too. Suspicious acts of suspicion. Also, there's Moogle. So one of the status effects stop XP. I don't know, but since bosses don't get XP and you can flee from every other battle, you can just negate experience gain. I never checked Mognet on the first Moogle, did I? We'll probably end up doing the vast majority of the optional stuff like Mognet and Chocographs much later. Probably won't be doing them, you know, mid-run or whatever. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, for God's sake. I grinded at the start specifically so I didn't have to do it here, game. Stop giving me random encounters with floating flowers. Floating flowers, now with more flour. That probably wasn't necessary, but whatever. Yeah, that wasn't necessary at all. But hey, it's dead. We're gonna be burning MP quite rapidly in this next fight here. Next boss fight, I should say. Hello. This is the Master Princess. Hello. I don't think you need to tell the princess to stay out of this. Oh no, you're yelling at me. Okay. I thought Hall was yelling at the princess to stay out of this. I didn't think that was necessary. I think she's already got that part covered for us. Too bad she doesn't show up in the battle arena. That'd be kind of cool. Just chilling back there. Doing what you do. I don't remember what else this guy has other than eye drops, but eye drops are pretty useful, so. And we get a second steal at some point in this fight. Hopefully that doesn't make Hall miss. Because I just burned MP on that. Oh, it didn't. Hooray! Stay out of the battle, Akasha. You may or may not be conscious. We're not sure. Also, yes, this thing knows AoE Thunder. Probably the most dangerous thing about this fight is that AoE Thunder. Because apart from that, it never really does any damage. Couldn't steal! Hooray! We should heal Moomin, otherwise he's gonna die. Oh, hi, Blank. Oh, probably should have had you heal. Well, Moomin's dead. Couldn't steal. Can't Vivi do AoE? Yes. He does drastically reduce damage and it's kind of null in this fight, but yes, you can AoE. And I wasn't paying attention to see if we stole anything. You're gonna die, though. Yeah, he did single target. There we go. Nice miss, bro. I should probably use eye drops on him, or revive the other two. Should probably revive them anyway, just because we get AP. And you're darn right, I'm gonna use a high potion. Although now he's probably gonna AoE Thunder and kill Moomin, but you know, I tried. What is he hitting? Him, that's fine. He should be almost dead, because when Blank shows up, the enemy's almost killed. Oh, he's still blind. That's not going to do anything. Here comes the AoE Thunder, which will actually kill 3 people now. The best number. Yep, there it is. Called it. Yeah, bollocks to it. We're not reviving you people. I do need to use eye drops, though. I should have used those eye drops ages ago, but I forgot, so whatever. Doop-a-doo. 4th time. Yay. Then we're going to take a turn to heal. I believe this will full heal us. Yep. This is usually how I end up doing this fight. It's kind of hilarious how consistently I get everyone in the party except for myself killed. Every single time I do this fight. Sometimes it's Blank that survives and not me, but either way, usually there's 3 of 4 party members dead at some point. Whee! Boss encounters. You almost never have anyone die. It's probably because I never heal. Until I have 1 person left, and then I heal a whole bunch, which makes the fight very inefficient. I'm so lazy about healing until we can get Cure, though. And of course you would use Thunder immediately after I heal. There we go. Hooray! I win. The loss in AP for people is literally irrelevant because it's 5 AP. I can go do 5 random encounters and get 5 AP. I could probably get more than 5 AP in that many random encounters, actually. And as mentioned, boss fights don't give experience, so boss fights are basically worthless. It can tell the end when you start getting like 60 AP off of a boss. That's actually pretty useful. We're gonna be surrounded! Can't spell today. It's not even technically a word, it's just 2 letters. Is everyone healed after that? No, everyone's dead after that. Let's blow Phoenix Downs on you 2. Just blow everything on those two. There you go. Efficient use of resources brought to you by Sleepy. You've never played this, so you've never lost anyone either. That doesn't count at all. Scripted forced encounter. Also, that guy behind you never moves. Not like he's blocking the path that you're not going to take because you can't actually jump back up that way, but whatever. The reason I didn't revive Moomin, by the way, is because everyone else here is a physical attacker that should be able to one-shot these, except maybe Hall. Hall might not be able to. It does not count. What's that mean? Means someone dies, you dingle dongle. That's like code word for someone's gonna die. Ow. You make a valid point. Blank through a rolled up piece of paper a really long way for a rolled up piece of paper. Like, I don't know how hard, or how words. I don't know how many of you realize how difficult it is to throw a rolled up piece of paper very far. It's pretty difficult. It's got some skills on them. Also, we got a tent with a dingle-dongle on it. That is the most advanced of tent technology. The dingle-dongle is basically a power source for your tent. Ain't no one got time for slow dialogue text for emphasis. Is that a tent for Moogles? Yes, actually it is. You can only use it at Moogles, so basically you set up a tent and the Moogles sleep in it and then you just sleep outside. Hall. Shut up. When do you ever shut up? Apparently never. Yeah, Hall. Suck it. We told you to shut up, man. That means we get to sleep, because Hall is the best guard ever and totally won't be sleeping at some point during this little encounter. Let's all look up for no reason. Apparently in this world, if you tilt your head backwards, you fall asleep. This is the reason why the forest got suddenly petrified. You killed the master of the forest. The master of puppets, as it were. You basically kill the forest when you do that. The forest is not very pleased, the forest tries to stop you, and then the forest dies. That's effectively what happens there. Everything caught in the forest is taken with said forest, which includes blank. I don't know specifically why they decided to go with petrification, but that's why it happens. I suppose it was kind of just like they went for petrification for like a story reason, I suppose. Instead of just everything dying, because that would be kind of boring if everything just died for no reasons. Hi, Moogle. Monster will teach you a few things. No, you won't. There will be no teaching involved, thank you. Hey bro, what are you gonna teach me? Nothing. Go away. You sure know a lot. Yeah, you do. It's a bit different than it. Well, it's not. Realistically, it's not much different than having them outrun an explosion, really. Although I think that a forest of evil exploding would have made less sense than it being petrified, but whatever. So there's a little hidden thing with this flute. I think I've shown it before, but if you don't know, using it and then not using the Moogle for anything and repeating that process over and over, well done, Hall, slowly makes the Moogle more and more aggravated with you until he decides to try and stab you with a knife. I'm not going to do that because it takes a whole bunch of calls with nothing going on, but you can do that if you want. Our goal, I believe, is actually right there. It's a lot closer than I thought it was, to be fair. Do we have a tent? That's the entirely wrong button. Be harder to try and cure an explode poison. That's true. Also, hi, Norwin. I'm gonna call you Norwin because I don't actually know how to pronounce your name. What was I doing? Clicking my tongue. We have a tent, yes, okay. Do I need a tent? No, because we're all at full health, so I'm just gonna go straight in. Bollocks to it. We're going in fast and we're going in hard. And we may or may not have to go in repeatedly. We shouldn't, because, I mean, it's just the ice cavern. And the only magic we know is fire, so... It's from a book, so you don't know how to pronounce it either. Well, alright. Narwin? Narwin? Narwin. Have you ever heard of the ice cavern? Is this the place? What gave it away that this might be a cavern of ice? I swear to God, these people. It's covered in ice, according to Garnet here. The ice cavern. Ice freaking cavern. Sometimes I wonder. Good job, Hall. Now you've brought up poor memories. Well done. You had one job. And it was to guard the camp, but you already failed that, and I started stuttering. God dang it. You think after doing this for so long I would be physically capable of speaking, but, you know, whatever. Welcome to the ice cavern, which may or may not be covered in ice. Spoilers. Turns out it's covered in ice. Yeah, that's true. Didn't Wheel of Time had a like a glossary or whatever in the back, didn't it? I liked that. Because you could go in there and you could read about, you know, like groups and stuff. I've forgotten how to get all the treasure in this place. Can you climb? There we go. I got a tent. Hooray! The ice, or the wind does nothing but freeze me and force me into a battle, I believe, so. We do need to go this way, though. Eventually. There we go. The first, like, multiple times that I did this, because, you know, I played this game back in the day of GameFAQs printing out the guides in, like, 700 sheets of paper kind of style, which nobody does anymore. I don't think anyone has printers anymore. So I didn't really know anything about games that I played. I didn't realize the wind would force you into an encounter, so I just walked through here and I'm like, wow, the encounter rate is really high in this place. You never read The Wheel of Time. It is a very long series that is very good, in my opinion. Yeah, if there's something that I'm not sure about or I get wrong, feel free to correct me or tell me. It's not like this is, you know, a thing. It's not like Breath of Fire 4, where I don't want spoilers. I've played this before. I don't care about spoilers. Someone watching might care about spoilers, but really it's Final Fantasy freaking 9. If you care about spoilers in a game that's however many... How old is this game? Come out in... 05 or something? Either way, it's a really old game. You shouldn't care about spoilers. Move on. Oh, I was hoping we were fighting the big dude. Instead, we're fighting Flan, which are ice Flan, despite being yellow. May as well have the mage deal with that. We have someone who can cure now. And of course, that happened. We also have someone who can wake people up. That damage, good lord. I do not recommend, by the way, this method of waking people up, but, you know, I just like seeing Garnet slap Hall in the face, to be honest. Ray William 1. Hello? We do have to heal Hall now, but I just like watching that, let's be honest. Originally released in 2000. It's older than I thought, good lord. Is that what they're calling it nowadays? Apparently. We got ore. I don't remember what ore is for. Maybe something you could throw for fire damage. I don't remember. Let us pop a potion. Up in this. You hate corded mice. Why? I hate wireless mice. I also hate wireless keyboards. I basically hate wireless everything. There is breathing and possibly fire. There's also dragons, which may or may not be related to the breathing fire. Can we stop getting this encounter? Because I really don't like it. I guess we could just slap the Flan with the Hall or someone's physical. Let's get physical in here. Oh, ores for... Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Ores for that. Okay then. So, Garnet died. You would lose a wireless mouse if you had one. How would you lose a mouse? We don't have a Phoenix Down, do we? Or did we get one? I hope we got a Phoenix Down, because otherwise Garnet's going to be missing a whole lot of experience here. Oh, we do. Good. We only have one, though. So apparently she gets one shot by Blizzard. That's good to know, I suppose. Maybe I should look into giving her something that doesn't get one shot by, you know, Blizzard. Are you saying the graphics are bad in this? I think they're actually pretty good in this, all things considered. What was I doing here? Equip, that's what I was doing. If it's well, it's true, I guess. What if you want to take the computer somewhere, though? We should just give her crap. Because she's got nothing there anyway. You need a wrist. You need a wrist. Who needs a wrist more than the other? It's Evade and Magic Evade. I'd rather have it on Moomin, really. That'll do. What if you drag the computer somewhere? Then you can move the mouse with the computer, but you could. I'd be really surprised if you could lose the computer, to be honest, but whatever. Or are you talking about 12? Because the graphics of 12 were good too. Let me through. There we go. I did this in a very awful order, but I will also abuse the fact that that won't affect you if you're in a treasure chest and then accidentally push A and screw everything up. Yay! "12 was better." Well, yes. 12 also wasn't a PlayStation 1 game. She's dead. No, she's not, amazingly. And I don't know if these guys are weak to fire or not. I would say yes. They are in fact weak to fire. They're weak to fighters too. Those two look friendly. I'd say so. That's like saying, say, Battlefield 3 looks better than Battlefield 1. Well, yeah. That's primarily because Battlefield 1 looked awful and was released ages ago. "12 was the last PS2 one, if I'm not mistaken. And there's your Mage Masher if you didn't steal it at the beginning. Which we did, so we can sell it for Mun-Muns, because everyone likes Mun-Muns. I don't actually know where that wind is going, so... do we need to go that way? I don't believe so. I like how it says, "What's this?" every time. What is this frozen like water substance over here that we've seen before? "11 was released on the PS2 as well, actually. Which is unusual in that era to have an MMO on a console. It worked, to be honest. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be very silly, but it worked really well on console because of the way the menus were. But the menus don't work very well for anything else. Like, literally, those menus. Please don't one-shot people, thank you. I like when the Flan do that. I don't like when you do half damage for some reason. Oh, because we're backwards, that's why. Freaking ambush. I keep forgetting it does that. We're gonna get hit by something again. One shot? No! Glorious. We're not gonna get that heal off, but whatever. We can do it outside of battle. Unlike potions. Potions are so horribly inefficient outside of battle. But I use them anyway, because I don't like using them in battle. If you were unaware, you get a bonus to potions mid-battle, as opposed to outside of battle. Did that full heal? Okay.